And I think what you said actually maybe gets us back to what the thing around the kind of creator economy, which I think maybe both of us have a bit of a tricky time with. You said it's been co-opted somewhat, is that maybe in that those four things have been conflated. And so you're clear on the
I agree.
Strategy U is a job. I show up, I do great work. I will maybe inject a bit of that pool, the other pool into it. But like generally that's a job. I go and do a great job. I turn up, I get paid for it. Then I sign out for the day or the week or whatever the thing is. Meanwhile, the writing is a vocation, and you'll keep knowing you as I do and reading your work. I don't expect you to stop anytime soon. You're just going to keep doing it. Same for me with my blogging. Like I'm not going to stop. I'm just not going to. I don't see how I would. And so I think what the challenge of this model or this kind of co-opting or coining of this term is that it's pushing people to conflate the two. And hey, Paul, you're right. You're a creator. Your writing you can make money out of this. And then you end up not sure what's a job, not sure what's a vocation. The thrill starts to disappear. And I think I think it's so seductive, but also such a trap.
I think there's another element too, which is that some of the people that are succeeding in the go hard in the creator mode are very well suited to it. Now that's probably not you and I. There are certain people which can kind of go in business mode, crush it, and that is the state they are alive in, right? So I was listening to somebody talking about launching a podcast and a newsletter, and they were talking about, I'm A/B testing. Like if I do these two and there's unsubscribing rates, like I'm gonna back off or I'll double down and then I'll invest more and then I'll run ads. And he's talking about the same thing with the podcast, and I'm just thinking this is a different species from what I'm doing.
That's actually it's a great observation. It's a great observation.
Yeah. And my approach was basically, all right, I'm going to start a podcast to do 6 episodes and see if I learn anything interesting. And then if I like it, I'll keep doing it. And I think this is episode like 93 or something. So we're still here. It's fun. I haven't made any money from it. And so, it's a different species.
100%. I love that you said that. And so if we go back to what's thrilling. So you said what's thrilling. I just love that word used with the writing. When those moments where you're like, I'm in that group, the book's going together. It's like thrilling because I'm just doing it. The words are just flying off the page. And I think what that is thrilling for you. For some other people, the business of being a creator. And if we go back to Brian Koppelman and Billions, there's probably characters in Billions where the thrill is like the game of business and the game of like being a creator with a capital C and being this like kind of personality and cranking it and crushing it and all of that. That is the thrill, and like good for them. But like I don't think I'm that. Doesn't sound like you are either. And so part maybe for those listening who are thinking about this, maybe it is a prompt is what is thrilling for you, and if it is the crushing and making the money and building the systems and getting the likes on Twitter and all of that stuff, like, hey, go for it. And that's maybe that way is the way to go. But if what's thrilling is something different, acknowledging that as early as you can, I think is really important.